Hello everybody and welcome to Haines, Alaska, gold mining capital of the world. This is a brand new game I'm bringing to the channel, and this is of course Gold Rush. Sure it's called Gold Rush? Yes, Gold Rush. For the name of the game, that is never a good start to any game. But let's go ahead, start our pickup up. We have no land and no gold, but we've got $450. I believe we have a bit of a loan as well. So we're going to start off over here. I'll leave the truck running. We're going to lease. This is what's this one called? Old Arnold Parcel. We're going to lease that for free. And we're going to jump back in the truck. We're just going to dive straight into this. Probably do some seriously dodgy driving. The driving physics in this game are questionable, shall we say? Right. Yeah. This is what I mean. They're a bit iffy. We are going to stop here. We'll turn the truck off this time because we're going to be in here a little while. What I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open the back of the truck. Because we've got some things to buy. The very first thing we need to buy is one of these. There's one without a pump and there's one with a pump. I don't know the difference between them. Oh, obviously one of them has a pump. Let's get the one without a pump. We'll have one of those. We will have 4 of these. And an extension for the sluice box as well. So if we've got all that, these are some cool things right here. A big trailer and a little trailer here. That's obviously the little one, that's the big one. That's a bit on the pricey side actually. We've got our fuel tank over there as well. We need some buckets. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and buy, I think, 3 buckets. Don't need a jerry can. Let's just go ahead and check out at that. $315 straight off the bat. Now, all this stuff we'll be waiting for is outside, as you can see. Now we have the glorious fun of trying to pack all this into the truck. Which is always a fun thing to do in this game. I've played this game for maybe 2-3 hours. So I'm by no means an expert at it. I actually tend to struggle to find my way about half the time. But so far, I'm enjoying it. This game was reasonably popular among YouTubers a few months ago. But it's had quite a substantial update since then. So I think it's actually had quite a few updates since then. We're on 1.44 now. Can't see what I'm doing past this thing. Well, it's in. That's the main thing. That one's not quite in. Not sure if that really is classed as being in the truck or not. Maybe move it over a little bit. There we go. That'll do for that. Now we just need to put the buckets in. As you can see, we're experienced in the art of throwing things in the back of a truck and them not really being in there in any kind of sensible manner. But as long as everything gets in the truck, that's the main thing. Oh no, that bucket fell. I still can't close it because of this bucket. There we go, now it should close, there we go. Let's go ahead, jump back into our truck, start her up, and see if we can remember where it is our patch of land is, so we can start digging up some gold. I think it's this way. We'll keep an eye on the stuff in the back of the truck. I think it's up this hill. Struggling to get momentum there. I particularly like the fact that you can leave tire marks in dirt. It's a very interesting feature of this game. I often find the handbrake does actually help you go around corners. Which is no bad thing. So yeah, this is the way we want to go across the track. It's not a completely open world like most games with no loading. It does try to be, but it doesn't do it as well as other games do. So the occasional pause every now and again for loading is kind of expected. We are going this way. Up the hill here. Surprised we've not lost anything out the back of the truck. Doing quite well this time. Usually we've crashed several times by now. But this is our patch of land. It's quite a large patch of land. We have all that space over there once we get big machines, but of course we don't have those yet. So we are just going to... We're going to attempt parking here. It's not as close as... Okay, don't show that message again. We're just gonna take this stuff over here and we'll sort it out once everything's over here. With the exception of this bucket here, we're actually going to no, we're going to leave these buckets over here too, actually, thinking about it now. I was going to move one into the tent, but no, I think not having them in the tent is probably better, for now anyway. Let's get that. Luckily that brings the bucket closer to us. This one's easier to see over. Slightly. Let's put that one in place. Let's put this also in place. And grab that other bucket. We've got all of our buckets down here now. I want to start putting these on this chute. There's one. There's 4 of them in total. There's the first two up. Last thing to go on is that it's a sluice box or something like that it's called. Hog box, I have no idea. Oh, it's a hog pan. Okay, I don't know the terminology. I know this is a game based off a TV program, but I actually don't think I've ever watched a TV program. So, that's always useful. There we go. There's our setup. Now, let's put the shovel away for a second. Let's fill these. Oh, okay. Let's fill some buckets full of water. Believe it or not, there is water in those. There we go. We've got some buckets full of water because we don't need to use those just now. Because this is how you dig things up. Use the shovel for now until we get some equipment. Still not found any gold yet, which is a shame. We will occasionally come across gold nuggets. There we go. We found one. Let's keep it. And we're maybe get one more shovel load in there. There we go, 100%. We'll pour all of these buckets out. And then not like that. More like that. And again, we'll just fill them all back up. Ready for the next. That bucket's a bit weird. Ready for the next one. So as you can see, each one of our pads has 9% in it, which is not bad. We already have 0.661 ounces of gold, which I'm quite happy about. So we are looking to earn enough money to buy some machines, but I think the first thing we'll do is probably get a pump for this thing. Okay, we're full again. Let's do more water treatment. You can arguably do this with one bucket, but there's a reason I'm doing it with 3 for now. But what I'll do is I'm going to crack on with this through a jump cut, and I'll come back once I have all of these mats at 100%. So I will be back in just a second for you guys, thanks to the magic of editing, but it'll be probably about half an hour for me. I will see you in just a second. And there we go. With the power of editing, we are completely full now. So now what we need to do is wash these mats off and then put them back. I want it back, please. Like so. We need to do all 4 of them. As you do. That is a very dirty looking water, but that's fine. Now we need to pick up our bucket here and take it into the gold recovery tent, which is this one here. Tip it all out there, and we are just going to put that bucket on the shelf there. I don't have any water in that bucket. That's not going to be much use to us. Need to put water in this big tub. Like so. Drop it down there. Now, let's clean off all of this. Tip some of that water out. We definitely don't want to drop any of the gold into our water bucket. We want the water out of the way. And let's see if we can pick some gold out of here. Looks like there is a fair amount. It's all coming together quite nicely. We're getting quite a bit of gold. There's another bit just over there. Oh, we missed a bit. Is that all? Let's double check. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Let's tip all those in there. Now, so we have 9.355 ounces of gold, which is okay. It's not terrible. But let's see if we can get a little bit more. I've left a bucket in the hut. I've done that on purpose, in case you're wondering. These are 6%. In fact, you know what? Let's just go with what we've got. Or we'll fill this box first. See if we can come across another gold nugget. Take us over that 10 ounces. There we go. We're over 10 ounces. Get another shovelful in there. There we go. Let's close the bed of the truck. Let's go. Put the lights on the truck. It's getting a bit dim. It is... try to see the time. It is about 4:15 of it in-game time. Do that just to get rid of the mouse cursor. Through this odd looking sort of factory that's going on here. Don't know what the deal with it is. Not gotten that far in the game yet. What way do I go? Obviously this way. Should have known that. It has to load like chunks into the game, which is fair enough. Oh. Could probably be doing our diff lock on, but we don't want it on in the town. Speaking of, this time we're not going into the main town. We are going this way. Because we need to go to the blacksmith and get this gold melted down. And I think this is the way we go to do that. Yes it is. This is the blacksmith just here. Let's turn the lights off. And we will exit the vehicle. Truck's off too. Now let's see. We want to smelt as much gold. Really? Is that it? What if we sell some of that? How much will that get us? $1.30. Wow. $10,000 for that. I don't want to sell that much. We'll sell that much. That gives us a bit of money to smelt 4.5 ounce. It's going to take half an hour to do. Let's just go ahead and sell the rest of our gold. We'll get some money. It's not going to be great, but we'll get some. There we go. That gold will be smelting. And while that's smelting, we are going to wander into town. We're just going to walk. There's no point because we're only going to the shop here. I want to have a look at this water pumped sluice box. That's not good for trains running over those things. Where is it? Water splitter, thin water hose, fat hose connector, water splitter huge hose connector. That's massive. Look at that thing. Power splitter. Where? I presume we need some kind of generator. Take the water pump and plug it in. You only have to supply the pay dirt. It looks exactly the same as the other one. I don't see any plugs or anything in it. But it did say plug it in, so... Does that mean we need the generator? I'm so tempted to get this thing. All this stuff, well, most of this stuff is actually things you can buy. Not all of it, obviously. Fire extinguishers and duct tape and all sorts. What is this thing? 2600. Big electrical. That must take the huge pipes. That one looks like it takes the huge pipes too. Fair enough. That's what I wanted to know. We did need to go back, get our gold nugget and sell it to the bank. That will get us a bit of money. We're up to $5,406. That is the blacksmith ready. Your gold bar is ready. It's inside the blacksmith still, so I have to pick it up. Or maybe not. Oh no, there is. 4 ounces of gold. Let's put it in the back of the truck. And we'll head down to the bank, which is in town. A gold bar in the back of the truck. You'd think we'd put that in, I don't know, our pocket, backpack, something, not just in the back of a truck. But, you know, one of those things. Let's see how much we get for this. Sell gold bars. We're over 10 grand. We're not doing badly at all. Let's go back to the shop. Buy some upgrades. But that will be in the next episode, guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed this little first episode of Gold Rush, the game. I've certainly enjoyed making it. Hopefully you have too. But I will see you all next time. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that like button if you did enjoy this video. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And if you haven't done so already, if you have a look in the description for this video, you will see a link to various media outlets, social media, including a link to my Discord where you can head over there and you can speak to me directly. What is that? Mobile wash plant engine. Oh, these are all spare parts. Awesome. What is that thing? Wow, big engine. But thank you all very kindly for coming along with me today. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.